Alert. Attention. Alert.
Why?
Hello.
Hey.
This is your AI speaking.
Oh.
New location detected. It seems you are in Prague. You are not allowed to play any heavy metal music here. Bogo, please play some local composition immediately.
Oh, okay.
Jedu takhle tábořit, Škodou 100 na Oravu, spěchám, proto riskuji, projíždím přes Moravu, řádí tam to strašidlo, vystupuje z bážin, žere hlavně Pražáky, jmenuje se Jožin.
Alert.
Yeah,
Attention. Alert. Bogo. This is your AI speaking again. If you're going to abandon the heavy metal music, I need to change your conference topic. Hold on. Calculating. Oh? Your new topic is Microsoft Windows influence seen in Karel Gott's work. Oh? Do you want to keep it?
No. I'm not going to talk about Karel Gott. All right. Hey, hello everyone. Bohužel já budu mluvit v angličtině, protože moja čeština je trošku špatná. Omluvám se. But díky Bohu vám a já budu mluvit v angličtině. All right. Let's get started. A bit about me, because you don't know me. My name is Bogomil. Most people call me Bohos in the Czech Republic. I contribute to Thunderbird, Mozilla as well, Fedora, and OpenStreetMap. I spent a lot of time doing good for the open source and the free software. I was born in Bulgaria a long time ago, and I live here in the Czech Republic for 13 years, maybe. I don't know, not sure. I work at a small company called Avast on digital trust. Now it's called Gen, but I do not represent the company right now. Just want to brag about that. And I inspire people to be good through heavy metal. So that's why you will see some heavy metal videos in my slides. All right, AI again. Yes, heavy metal is for everyone. I'll be talking about heavy metal today. Forget Thunderbird, all right? In a heavy metal we have, is there anyone who actually enjoys heavy metal in this room? All right. I mean, guys, if you told me that I'll be speaking in front of Mitch Altman, I'll say to you guys will be kidding me, but thank you for joining my session. So heavy metal has it all. It has anger. It has love. It has everything. It has freedom. And we're here today to talk about freedom, right? So you can talk about what free software is. You can talk about, what open hardware is. You can talk about what open source is. But actually, it goes to one sentence. There are many variations of this sentence. It was said by Richard Stallman. I really hope you know who this guy is. It says, whether you control the software or the software controls you. How many of you are actually using Twitter? Oh, okay, 2, 3, okay. Don't be shy, don't be shy. But again, it's a software that controls you how to think, controls you what to read, controls you what to do, not especially Twitter. I'm talking about the closed source software. And unfortunately, there is no antivirus yet to fix what's in your head based on the decision that you will take based on the closed source software. So when you start thinking and going through the decisions for your next pickup, think about whether you control the software or the software actually controls you. Okay, so I need to ask again the AI. She's very helpful today, talking about different stuff. So I need to ask her, hey AI, do you know what Thunderbird is?
Yes, I can answer this question. Thunderbird is a mythical bird that brings thunder. Ha ha ha. You probably are asking about the email client. Here you go. Mozilla Thunderbird is free and open-source email client software, which also functions as a full personal information manager with a calendar and contact book, as well as an RSS feed reader, chat client, and news client. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you. That was really fast. I expected you to be a bit of slower for today, but it's okay. So Thunderbird is a free and open-source email client that supports, of course, email. It also supports RSS feeds. Who's using still RSS feeds? Oh, okay, good. Good. I'll show you some numbers. Some said RSS is dead. Actually, it's not dead. Also, there is support for Matrix. There is support for IRC. There is support for the news groups, and many, many other nice features that you will have on your desktop. So I'll go quickly through the history of Thunderbird. I will not spend a lot of time here because you can read it online. It's available. Around 2003, 2004, this mythical bird was born in the form of a desktop software. Then it became a part of Mozilla Corporation. As you know, Mozilla Corporation is a commercial organization doing good stuff, and they were supporting financially and with programmers, of course, the evolution of the Thunderbird. At some point around 2012, if I'm not mistaken, they took a decision that they will focus entirely on Firefox, the browser, and will stop the support for two major products. The first one is Thunderbird. The second one is so-called Firefox OS. I don't know if you know about it. It's an amazing open web OS that you can have on your phone. So they stopped it. But at that time, Thunderbird has over 20 million users. So you can imagine what could be the effect on those 20 million users. So the team decided, that's why I'm talking about the community today, not about the corporations or organizations, because I'm a member of the community of Thunderbird. They decided at some point that this should not happen. The Thunderbird must be, growing and living. They took some good decisions, some bad decisions, but at some point there was a government body created called the Thunderbird Council. A few people that were really enthusiastic and passionate about the future of the Thunderbird to start developing it with their own time and with their own money. For a few years, as I said, that was the case. Then at some point, the Thunderbird Council actually asked, what can we do about that? Can we do something differently? And again, we have 20 million users using us on a monthly basis, let's say that. Why don't we ask them for donations? Why don't we say, hey, if you like the software and you want to see it evolved, why don't you support us? And after a few attempts, actually that strategy really worked. That was an amazing step forward. Right now, thanks to your donations, everyone's donations, my donation as well, Thunderbird is thriving. They hired, if I'm not mistaken, around 29 people working full-time for the Thunderbird, and the future is bright. If you want to read more about the future of Thunderbird, there are Wikipedia articles all over the world. But why Thunderbird, you say? There is, the previous speaker said, something about, whatever, there is evolution, Our agenda isn't hidden. Whatever you see, it's the thing you get. There is no AI that is trying to get your emails and to form decisions. There is no advertisement in your box. It's fully supported by you, by the community, with donations. So if you don't like something and you stop giving donations, maybe there is something wrong taken as a decision. Again, you can read more about it. I'm here to talk about the community. The first thing that I say community is the first pillar of the community is transparency. Everything that I said, you can see it on the website. It's called stats.thunderbird.net. You can see our donations. You can see our spendings. You can see everything. I'll show you more information later. So this is a screenshot of the page. It looks ugly. But hey, maybe you can change it to make it beautiful. As of 2 days ago, we had 9,235,073 active daily devices. That means a device was active this day. Maybe 9 million users or consumers, maybe less, maybe more. But we track only the device. We don't track the person. Also on the RSS topic, there are 152,000 devices right now that are using RSS feeds. So RSS is not dead. And you can see the trend in our previous site. You can see the trend that goes up. What else I can show you? Since we're in the Czech Republic, the Czech language, the Czech translation of Thunderbird is one of the top 10. Let's see it here. It's one of the top 10 locales. So thanks for using Thunderbird in your local language. And thank you for those people probably watching. Maybe some of them are here, I don't know, that are translating the software in Czech language. I think they deserve their applauses, right, guys? Let's give them an applause for all of the people that are translating into the Czech language. Thank you. I'm not one of them. I'm translating in other languages. All right, what else do I have? If you're a programmer, maybe you will be interested in looking into the statistics, the code base. Majority of the code base, it's in JavaScript. There is something in C++. The news is that we included Rust into our stack of languages. One major module will be entirely written in Rust. So if you know Rust and if you want to help us, there'll be more information on how to do that later. But if you know JavaScript and if you want to really be scared of a code base, you can go and check it out. It is really scary. It was written, most of the code base was written nearly 20 years ago, and after that it was added and added and added to it. Thunderbird is yours, right? It's not mine. It does not belong to any corporation. You can go and make it as you want. You can go and contribute every day, even now. If you are technical, if you have the skills to work with our code base, if you're non-technical like me, you can do marketing, you can do community talks, you can do whatever you want. And if you have magical skills, I'm sure everyone does, you can find another way on how to contribute. So I want this talk, even though it's short, and maybe half of you don't understand what I'm talking about, to be like a trigger, like this guy with the sword, to go and look at contributing to Thunderbird. And if you don't like Thunderbird, of course, you can go and contribute to any other open source software that is available right now, and there are too many. If you don't know where to start, ask me or ask anyone else in this room. And the people that are having booths outside, they will let you know. But anyway, if you want to do something about Thunderbird quickly, there are a few ways how to do that. You can download one of those 3 versions if you don't have already. There is a daily version that gets compiled every now and then, every day. And if you want to build it from the source code, you will actually build the daily version. It's good for localization, or if you fix a bug, you will see your bug fixed. You will see it immediately. It's good for bug verifications because those bugs, if they're not fixed, they will go upstream. It's good for testing, and it's good for bragging to your friends, saying, hey, I'm running a version of Thunderbird that you never will have. Beta, that's really the version that is ready to be released, hopefully. This is where the most of the testing goes. I help also testing some of the features, so anyone can do it, right? If I can do it, that means you can do it as well. And most of the people first involvement with testing software actually happens in beta. We have channels, we have chats that you can start the involvement. And the official version, if you use it, you can help people in the forums. We have support forums. I think I'll show them later. Because there are lots of people that don't know how to use Thunderbird, and they ask really questions. And even if you use the Thunderbird for a few days or a month, you will be able to answer those questions. And this is really appreciated. OK, this is the Thunderbird support.mozilla.com, I think, yeah, org. Also, if you're fancy, you can go to the mozilla.cz. They have a great community there. The support as well goes to the Thunderbird support website. But there are other ways how you can help and contribute to the community. What else? What is that? Oh, yes. So we have mailing lists. They're not on NNTP, but they're on web. You can subscribe for one of them. Majority of those open lists are open, so you can go and subscribe, and you receive the information in your mailbox. It's about daily, beta, if you are curious about the future, etc. What else? If you're a developer, explore the code base, submit a patch or two. It's really easy to submit a patch. The hard thing is actually to do the patch, because you need to go and look at this crazy database, code base, and understand how it works. But developer.thunderbird.net, it's you can follow up the instructions.
Hey, Bogo. Bogo?
Oh.
Pardon the interruption.
Okay.
There is no much time left.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to say a few words about the future?
Okay. So we talk about the history, we talk about what you can do now. Let's quickly talk about what is in front of us in the next year. As I said, it's a very small team, and you can imagine 20 million people asking for a feature or demanding, hey, what about this and that? You can see huge list of demands that are coming from community. But the thing is, with every product, you need to focus on where the majority of the value is based on what your team can actually deliver. The 4 main things, according to me, it's integration with Mozilla Sync. So if you have one computer with Thunderbird and you want to go and download it on your mobile phone on Android, you don't have to go and check every time to do the setup in your email accounts, or if you have 2 or 3 computers. Exchange, everyone loves and talks about Exchange. So the support of the Exchange will land this year, and this is the feature that it will be written in Rust. So if you know anything about Rust, and if you want to help onboard even more people into the free software, this is your chance. Dark Reader, because we have dark mode, okay? You turn the dark mode on, you see a beautiful interface, and then you receive an email, and it's all with wrong colors. So the idea is to work with the message content and to make it dark mode as well. And Firefox Translate, if you know about it, it's an offline way on how you can actually do a translation of your content. So there is no exposure to the internet. No one actually will be tracking what you translate, and it's opt-in. So if you want to turn it on or off, it's on you. Here on the blog and on the roadmap websites, you can go and see more, because it's not just that. I just picked 4 because, as the AI said, we don't have a lot of time. Yes, so Creator, the gods of the heavy metal, they're still alive, guys. I don't know, but they're still alive, and they're making a concert with Sodom this year. So it's really something that it's. But nevertheless, as I said, heavy metal has everything. If you look at those lyrics here, it's all about the community, how we are stronger together. And I want to assure you that we have on Thunderbird a very welcoming community. So we are on Fediverse, aka Mastodon. You can follow us there. We are in Matrix, at thunderbird.mozilla.org. You can go there, ask a question about whatever you feel, and you'll get answered. GitHub, and offline at events like this, where different people speak about different stuff. Before I go, I want to invite you to another event, if I may. It's in Bulgaria. It's the Bulgarian InstallFest. It's a weekend, the first weekend of November. You'll see a lot of interesting talks, half of them in English. So, and of course, if you want to apply for a talk or 2, feel free. It's really nice. Thank you. That is really the last slide, and I'm on time for the first time in my life. If you want to connect with me on my Fediverse account, Mastodon, feel free to do that. And I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Any question?
No questions, please.
Yeah, so Thunderbird is currently using, as far as I've seen, Mercurial versioning systems, some separate Bugzilla and the mailing lists, right? If there are any plans for migration to some more centralized solution like GitLab and something like many projects recently have done?
Yeah, thank you. There are plans always, as I said before. The thing is, do we have the time to do it? The way it usually works if you want to do something as a community member, you can find someone that can write it, like an add-on or integration, or you, if you have the skills to do that. But for the next year, those are the 4 priorities, and there are like 2, 3 more that are listed. But again, it's an extendable platform, and anyone can write an add-on with just the knowledge of, not just, the knowledge of JavaScript. So it's not just. But yeah, thank you for the question.
Okay, thank you.
All right, listen to heavy metal, use Thunderbird. Thank you.